Alright, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good one. We got another round of Final Fantasy XIV's Endwalker expansion. Because raids came out, so we're gonna try and get through all of those tonight. And assuming I still have Discord set up properly, we'll have at least a friend for however bad it goes. So let's just get that going. And... right, you've been released. Oh.
A noodle stringer thing, I don't even remember what they called, and I have one. I would totally make my own udon and Hoikon.
Okay, so that's cool.
It's soba.
I say you've been released. I'm gonna have to mute you again in like a half minute anyway. Where am I going? Over here.
Well, not to be silenced.
I mean, you will.
I refuse.
You have no say over the minute. I'm assuming. Yeah, it's gotta be that one. Okay. Today on, I'm taking the long way around shit.
Okay.
What did you pick, Lel? Was it 4?
No, I picked 11.
Looky there, you avoided the bad police that needed to be fixed.
I picked that last time when I went female Viera, and I went for like
know,
voice 7. Okay,
I would have laughed if you would have gotten unlucky both times and got both voices.
I would have been like, yeah, this is fair. Alright, where... right, silence you. Silence myself. Okay, let's get this show on the road. It appears my calculations were correct. I knew that at this very spot I would encounter none other than XIV, the hero who saw us through the final days. So certain was I of my math that I stood here for... well, let's not concern ourselves with that. I'm Nimiji? Nimjiji. Assistant 1, Professor Claudian. We work at the... I tie a scope to observe the ethereal sea and delve into its myriad mysteries. Some mysteries, though, are beyond even our capabilities to unravel. The strange crystal we but recently discovered, for instance, defies our every conjecture. You've been to the center of the star and far beyond it, however, so we hope that you may see something in this crystal that we academics do not. I beg you, lend us your well-traveled eye at Apuria. Professor Claudian will be eagerly awaiting your arrival. Off he goes. Did I farm all day just to make sure I hit the eye level for this? Yes. Did I have a terrible time with big pulls on tanks? Also yes. Oh, where's the crowd? Hello, sir. What do you have to show me? Greetings, Ixia, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I'm sure Nimjiji has already told you plenty about us, but allow me to introduce myself personally. I am Claudian, leader of this little research collective. I must admit, I have been nervous about this meeting ever since Nimjiji set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there is no greater honor than to meet the first man in history to traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell the tale. Professor speaks often and at length of your deeds, but he has no small number of achievements to his own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other in Sharlayan, and the breadth of his knowledge is peerless. Peerless perhaps, but for a single man, we must seize this precious opportunity to learn what we can from him and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the three of us for moons. You're not going to introduce Elizon on the left? Okay. It was we who peered into the fathomless sea from the anti-tower in the Dravanian hinterlands. There we spoke with Heidelin and learned of the fate that would befall the star of the final days. Soon thereafter, all research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the Etioscope did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, as if propelled to the surface by some unknown force. We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by orders of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Unfortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst the sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Thus do we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and beheld its innermost secrets, and now we would have you see for yourself. Ah, you even kept it in a tiny box. Here is the crystal in question. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. So it's going to resemble something I've seen. It's shaped like a Zems. Well, shaped like a lot of them. Did we ever find out who Blue was specifically? Is Blue La Habrea? Ooh, both ones. I bet a similar crystal. As I thought you do know what this is, please tell me everything. So I had one up until a short while ago. Allow me to summon people. I see, the Ascians use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow, but this revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages. Memories of material techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or storage stones passed from master to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in unveiling its true nature. What do you think, Professor? Ascian memories, windows through which we can gaze upon the Convocation of 14. Unlike the crystal in Ixio's story, this one does not bear the mark of the Convocation. Who, then, could these memories belong to? And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it set adrift on the ethereal sea? Does it belong to something that we should leave alone, but we're going to go and disturb anyway? It's obviously from Elpis, like that sort of era. Professor Claudian. Yes? I'm well aware that contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but there is propriety to consider. We have a guest, one you invited explicitly. Must we do this every time? What? Yes, of course. I guess. Terribly sorry. I do easily find myself unmoored by the tides of rumination. Perhaps a more engaging use of your time with us will be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. Oh, I love touching random stones. Nothing bad has ever come from me touching a random stone. If anyone, message, come, pandemonium, please. Bases, grave threat, star in danger. When isn't the star in danger? That expression does not bode well. What did you see? See, nothing. Hear, plenty. Pandemonium. 'Tis not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of the ancient tongue serves me, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. Okay. Pause for a minute. Surely you've heard the word pandemonium just in a general context. Maybe not in this one, but general. Or is it because it's pandemonium? And we're all saying it wrong. In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact bearing down upon us, I would have the aforementioned examples of crystallized memory to hand. MGG. Oh, he's got a name. Can't pronounce it. Ruisinord. I entrust their procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. As for you, Ixia, there is a person I would have you seek, the one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip far into the past, to an era before the Sundering. I know of only one individual capable of such a feat, the very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. Alright, I'll go back. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures beggar belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is in fact. Oh, is fact. My bad. To ask you now, return to the past, find out what and where the pandemonium is, and if we need to be concerned by this message. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession. I do not think you have seen the last of its memories, and more may be drawn out as you approach their source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings. I imagine I will speak to you again after the end of the 4 raids. Oh, I've literally got to go. Okay, we're going back to Crystarium then. Woo. Crystarium. Docile gate, because I'm too lazy to walk. Please allow me entrance, gatekeep. Alright. I've got a funky blue portal to go and touch. If receives this message. It's a good thing the Crystal Tower is just a magical teleporting MacGuffin nowadays. Come, Pandemonium, quickly. Here we go again. Ow. Okay. Less pleasant arrival into Elpis. Oh, I apparently landed on someone. Hello. Who the heck are you? Could it be? No, of course not. Apologies, but for the briefest moment I thought you to be a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. Okay. I mean, technically, not. You told me a falling star would appear before me, and I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so literal. As I'm out here being like, hey, I'm gonna do a bunch of stupid shit in the future. When I'm sundered. Name, please. Themis. Apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name's Themis. As you can see by my bare face, I'm not one of Elpis's observers. Rather, I am come here on an assignment, which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. You certainly do know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain that you do not belong here, or any place I know for that matter. Will you buy it as well as everyone else? Oh, there we go. It appears my initial impression was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at his disposal. If you are here at Azim's behest, then I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate Pandemonium, yes? If so, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? So, I received a warning message, and just kind of teleported. Bad at aiming. I see. I believe that dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand this is an uncommon occurrence. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may, I would very much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. I feel like I should know who this is technically, and I really don't. Fascinating. While I cannot say much as to what it contains, it is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in Pandemonium. The faculty extends beneath Elpis and is overseen by the words of La Habrea. It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. Several days ago, however, an unnatural shift in the flow of its surrounding aether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandemonium ceased. I am here as representative of an organisation that works directly with Convocation and have been tasked with investigating this incident. Now that there is some measure of transparency between us, might I offer a suggestion as to what we do next? Go there? Presumably. Oh boy. Sure. The choices! Favorite artifacts. Yep, okay. Where familiars duh. Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let us journey to Pandemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining us both access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways from the falling star I've been waiting so long for. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with the friend I mentioned earlier. He had also noticed the anomaly near Pandemonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. However, he eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but he left me with these words. Fear not, for in my absence a star shall fall before you. While I could not comprehend his meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. He does have a way of being right about these things. Even so, his hints of what's to come were generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it to say that I'm grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the words of La Brea for entry into Pandemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at Anagnosis. Teleport. I'm not flying. Alright, where is the speaker? Nope. I'm gonna get right up in your face. What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the Convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandemonium. I shall register your aether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandemonium as you please. And that was a painless process. I take this as a sign that we were meant to conduct our investigations together. Of course, while you have been permitted entry into the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warden's instructions at all times. Those who conduct their work within Pandemonium are called warders for their role with respect to the creatures within. Generally, creations that pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the words of La Habrea has deemed certain such creations as worthy of further study, interring them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandemonium are not merely researchers, they must work tirelessly to ensure that none of their subjects slip their shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison arouses frightful imagery, but Pandemonium is a frightful place. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover aught that merits a report, pray do so with utmost haste. Master La Habrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. Bad look. Just Then I take it that means you've detected nothing amiss as of late? The warders have not reported nothing that would cause alarm. Minor fluctuations in aether have been observed, but surely Master La Habrea would have acted if there were anything worth worrying about. I see. It appears La Habrea is kept well abreast of the goings-on here, then. I hope I am not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master La Habrea. Do you know him? That a mere familiar would have the honor to meet Master La Habrea. He is not known to easily afford others his time, so you must be extraordinary indeed to be granted even a moment of it. I can tell you several moments that happen on the weekly. Regardless, while I doubt I need to tell you this, he is of the Convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandemonium. The nearest that will take us there is on the eastern bank of the Lith. Let us delay no further. Are you kidding? Register your aether on one island. If you haven't unlocked flying, go the whole way around the map to get up there. For all of its beauty, Elpis is not a place of convenience. To any respect, regard, or degree. Bum. Ew. Oh, let's spin out the tree. I had to contain my surprise for the sake of appearances, but is it true that you two have met La Habre in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I shall refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager. Or else, why would fate have orchestrated such a meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first time beholding the fabled pandemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure, eh? Ooh, we get a fancy cutscene. A dungeon, you say? It is much as I feared. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so grave a portent as I had imagined. Alas, 'twas a fleeting and vain hope. To gaze upon this complex network of chains and wards, the untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort has been spared in making this place impenetrable. Spooky. I was gonna say, where are we? RE4. But then that's... RE4 was based on what? Devil May Cry? Even the finest of masterworks is not without its flaws, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protections. It is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Fear not, there is no immediate danger. I reinforced what protections I could the moment we arrived. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to slow its progress. Once more victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are at work here. The silence in the air speaks volumes. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek one out, wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That is to say, if we are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. Whether another way, I would gladly choose it, but let us at least be grateful that neither of us is here alone, trapped in hopeless circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceful solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. Just another day. At least you received it with good humour. Rest assured I did not mean to stand by idly while you risk life and limb. I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your Aether as basis for illusionary allies that will fight by your side. Perhaps 7 shall do? Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Then so shall it be. Now, what I wonder awaits us in Pandemonium's pitiless halls. I had real trouble reading that word right there. Gun. There we go. The first circle. Ooh. Alright. And with that unlocked, you've been released once more.
Huzzah!
You are free.
I am free! I mean, it's fine. I've just been gathering gnats for
For stuff.
for grinding out collectibles, because collectibles are, like, so easy to get to 90.
Right, well, enough of that. We've got death awaiting us.
Alright, let me find my summoner. Alright. The first circle.
Yep.
Literally just trying to get into the facility.
I wouldn't be surprised if all 4 of these are trying to get into the facility. It was like 4...
Yeah.
If it's like 4 circles to try and get in, and then next raid tier, it's like, oh, now we're going down.
Yeah. Entirely plausible.
Which, I mean, kind of tracks with Coil, because Coil was a bunch of, let's try and get in to the inner core, and then try a different route.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm not ready, but let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I've heard, well, I have not looked anything up, so I don't know what this is or how it fights. I have heard from the masses on Twitter that it's a real pain to heal.
Lovely.
And it's even worse if you're running Sage and a Scholar. So, you know, we're gonna have...
Probably what it's gonna be.
Oh, probably. Oh, look! There's a dude! He's free!
Oh shit. He's sprinting away. He's trying to get out.
Okay.
Why
Okay.
are we Why
This
are
will
we
be
being
one of the
attacked
warders, but I'm afraid he's in no state to answer questions. Alright, we've got to beat up a warder, apparently.
Why are we beating him up?
No,
dude.
The death wall, immediately.
The death wall is just immediately there. Alright. In lore, you're all just clones of me.
Yep. Warder of the Condemned. That's the name. Erichthonius? Emrichthonius? It's a word. Oh no, that's not bad! Scholar and Astro. That's probably as good as it could have gone. Barrier and a regen healer.
Okay, alright.
Alright. What exactly have we got? That sounds like...
Sure. Oh! Ow! Okay.
Oh, okay. It's whatever side he throws down the thing.
Oh, yup. So I just swinging that mace.
It's,
Alright.
Oh my god, it's haircut.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's either an AoE. It was. I was too late. I was too late to get it, but I recognized it for what it was.
Nope.
Can see this. Oh, it's targeting off tank.
Tank.
Targeting off tank.
Yeah.
Oh god. It went down that side. That's Tank Buster.
Yep.
Intemperance. Overwhelmingly.
Oh.
Do I need to warm up? No? What were we supposed to do?
Alternate.
No, it's to do with the things on top. Nope. I don't... Are you supposed to match them or not?
No, all opposites.
That's what I did.
You start from the bottom.
That's what I did on that last one. I had ice, I went to fire, and then I died.
I have no idea what you did wrong then.
I don't get it.
Because I was just fine and I did that.
I've got to get... I wonder if there's... Shining cells.
Green good?
Green? Red?
They're red. Green was good,
Green.
okay.
Green was good.
This one means red. Okay.
What was the indicator? Because I didn't see it.
Those. See, he has glowing things floating around him.
Okay. Oh, we need to be on the other side.
Other side.
Oh, I can't. I need your help. Nope. Okay.
Oh god.
There's no point in getting me back up. I have...
Oh no.
You should have got the other healer up. Oh god. Okay.
I was trying to get the other healer up, and it was just like, and everyone is dead.
Okay.
As I was swift cast resing the other healer, everyone died.
Okay, well... What's the first day on raid if you don't die?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. Little more understanding. He's flailing it. Get to the right, get to the right, get to the right. Everyone to the right. People did not get to the right.
Nope.
Get to the left, get to the left, get to the left. Please go off. It completely ate through that, but I got it off in time, so that's a plus.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
That just...
It's on me.
It's on you?
Knockback. Yup.
Oh, it's Biako.
Yup.
It's literally just Biako. Not Biako. Susano.
Yeah.
A knockback and then a stack.
Yup. It's Kang. Bonk.
Okay, I feel cold. So technically I should be on fire.
Yup. And then you alternate.
Then ice. Then fire. I guess the last time I hadn't cleared it in time.
Possible. Warder's Wrath. That's AoE.
Yep, it is.
Heavy Hand, Chain Cluster.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they now have a marker for the tank cluster.
Yeah, Axel and I were saying that the other day. It was like, it's nice. It doesn't... We were wondering if it went retrospectively, like they added backwards. They haven't.
No.
I wonder if they might at some point, though.
Maybe.
Okay, so now we just look up for the orby things. So he's got
Yup,
fire.
red, you want to be on green.
I want to be on opposites. So be on red.
It's green. Ow, that was a flail.
That was... yeah. Get on green. Oh, we're on the wrong side!
Dead.
The flail is on that side of the thing. Oh, well. If you could get the Reaper up, I would appreciate it, because I can't.
Get over to the side. Ow.
The heck happened to you?
I was just barely on the edge of green. And it wrecked me. Slam
What
shut.
is slam shut?
I don't know.
What is slam shut?
We will find out.
Ow!
I'm in.
I've
Well,
got
it killed me.
I've got Swiftcast up in like 6. I have cold. I need warmth.
I'm a corpse.
I give you a raise.
I'm no cold.
Warm. Hmm.
Nope.
Oh god. I don't have a res now.
The problem was that he was turned sideways, and so the ice was where his fucking flail was.
Oh, you kidding me? Can you stop for a minute? I want to get my healer up.
No. Tank Buster.
There you go.
God. This is not a forgiving fight.
I can completely see why everyone was like, yeah, this is a... as a Sage Scholar combo would be a bit of a pain.
Green.
But on this side of the room... But on this side of the room... flails on that side. This is pain. When in doubt, just give everyone speed, because that 10% defense boost. Let's go.
Yo.
I am hot.
See him through his flail.
Cold. No, I can stay here if he doesn't use the flail. Oh, I've literally got to stay here. I can't go anywhere.
Yo. I managed to escape the flail.
No. Oh my god, murder it.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't want to skip the cutscene. I mean, to be fair, that wasn't too bad. That was probably on par with Cloud.
Yo.
Nope.
He's unconscious, hopefully.
Right, now I've got to, like...
Oh hey, we nodded with a smile this time.
We're just like, yeah, we did it! Right. Do I care enough? What do I really need? I kind of want pants, if I can get pants.
I want pants.
Hello!
Let's see how long this queue's gonna be since I'm home and chained. Get her, kill her, murder the other cat 7.
What
put her
other?
down. Peace.
I mean, I could use literally
Pants,
anything.
gloves, or boots, I guess.
I could use literally anything because I'm shoving it on my tank.
I like how there's no longer like, to better facilitate logging in, we're just gonna suspend loading characters. That's a better way of wording it. Darn it, I got an hour before I can get in.
What's your number?
1,000.
That's not too
That's
bad.
not bad.
1,000 goes
It's
pretty
actually-
quick.
Yeah, I know. It's cool, I got food to eat. Oh, you guys, don't trick me. It's not time to feed you. You're just being fat.
As we all sit. Can I sit next to this guy?
Yes.
How's this guy
So
doing?
how was it? Did y'all do the first one yet?
We did the first one. I have gotten gloves.
How
I
was
got a
it?
hat.
Oh, not too bad. We had one wipe. All right.
Oh,
now
you guys suck.
I'm glad you turned up because now I've got to deafen myself again.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
I am the...
All right. Helps if I don't mute the wrong thing. Yeah. It was a thrilling display, and if I may be so vaunting, the warriors I spun from your aether fought even more splendidly than I had anticipated. I suppose they were cut from excellent cloth after all. We should wait until this man regains his senses. He wears the robes of a warder, and I would be very curious to know what drove him to attack us sight unseen. He's gone mad. Does there have to be any reason aside from that? He's been driven mad by something in there? Ixia, he stirs. Dun dun dun. What came over me? It's coming back to me. My mind was filled with a storm of desperation, anger. I leapt at you, though I knew naught of your intentions. Pray accept my apologies, and my thanks. Had you not knocked some sense back into me, I might have fallen upon someone less capable of defending themselves. You're welcome. Glad I could punch you around the face. I am, that's a word, a warder of Asphodelos, Pandemonium's highest layer, and the place we're in now. One must wonder why you were so desperate to keep us out. What is happening in Pandemonium? Pandemonium. Wop wop. The creations interred within Asphodelos have been set free and stalk its halls to no end but violence. That is not good, to say the least. Has this ever happened before? No, never. Each level of Pandemonium is under the charge of a key ward who keeps strict control over the most minute aspects of their domain. They're selected with great care, and their loyalty to Master Lahabrea is absolute. Yet, something has gone terribly wrong. Try as we might to hold the line, the chaos within is overwhelming. I hardly realized that I had become separated from my colleagues. I remember a chorus of whispers assailing my senses, and afterwards only flashes of rage and fury, then blackness, from which I awoke to find that whatever had overcome me was gone. I see, your senses have been muddled by magics that affect the mind, perhaps the self-same ones that saw you separated from the other warders? Whatever had taken a hold of me, thank you for releasing me from its clutches. That you've come here from the surface must mean some word of our plight has reached the outside world. If you know anything that may help, pray tell. Someone sent a distress signal? And that's about it. Horror among horrors, the Pandemonium's protections are indeed being dismantled from within. By the same individual, or individuals, that released its captives and set them upon you, no doubt. Such knowledge avails us little, however, if we cannot ascertain their identity. Themis, was it? You said you worked for an organization under the auspices of the Convocation. Were they to receive word of what has transpired here, what measures would they take? Nuke the place? Doubtless they would consider this place to be a lost cause. Pandemonium's ties to the outside world would be severed, or perhaps it would be wiped from existence entirely. Gah. Indeed, nuking it. Magical nukes. As I thought, were the creatures to escape into the outside world, there will be untold carnage. The words of La Habrea would never risk that, despite what value the research subjects may hold. All the more reason to work with haste. If we can't expect further help, then it falls upon me to save the others. I'll not leave them behind. You would go alone? I won't leave the other warders to face certain doom. I know they fight for survival even now. They wouldn't abandon their duty. They would see the creatures return to their cells at all costs. And so I must do the same, Themis. I know the request I'm about to make of you is a monumental one, but please say not a word of this to the Convocation until I've been given a chance to set things right. Forgive my rudeness, but my decision cannot be swayed by emotion. You would only be consigning yourself to an early death. Strength of resolve alone cannot win in the face of overwhelming odds. I'll do it. That being said, our investigation has only just begun, and we would be remiss to turn back ere we've made an exhaustive survey. So for the time being, there is slightly more than resolve to rely upon. We've got another 3 patches worth of content, as well as 3 rounds of this. You're safe for a while. Knew you would be all too eager to join us. There's loot. Each moment since you fell from the skies has been more interesting than the last. More and more you remind me of my dear friend. Which goes some way toward encouraging me that this matter will yet reach a satisfactory conclusion. So you agree to help? For the moment, our goals align. The protective magics of Pandemonium yet hold. So for the moment, time is in our favour. Let us proceed upon the course you and XIV have set us upon. Alright, in we go. Themis and XIV, yes? Thank you. The warders owe you a great debt already. We should be glad to have someone familiar with Pandemonium's halls by our side. A party of 3 is ever so more entertaining than a pair of 2. Now let us turn our attention to rescuing your colleagues. Perhaps it would be wise to approach the gates in case they have followed you out. We're gonna take 2 steps and then find another dude. I'm still banking on us not getting in there today. But maybe. Oh, no, they're letting me at the gate. Okay. That's something, I suppose. Not a sound could be heard from within, which means neither creature nor border has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the warders and creations both? Naturally, although they may be dangerous, they're valuable research subjects. I wouldn't see our labor, our untold hours of study go to waste. I dare say La Hebrea would smile to hear you say such a thing. That is, if we had cause to report this incident to him. A smile? I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Ah, so you've met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandemonium. I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility, that is to say, La Hebrea's predecessor in the position of Chief Keyward. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. 'Twas she who appointed me to this position, in fact. I see, I did not know there was a Chief Keyword before La Hebrea. Your motivation to save your research subjects is not entirely driven by duty to the words, then. You also wish to preserve the work of your mentor. You've the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas of how to go about that, however. I'm a mere warder and cannot wield interment magics. Ah, but of course I can hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle earlier, I bound you in ethereal shackles. Interment is a more refined and powerful magic based upon the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only a keyword of each tier is permitted to use internment. Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft actually. La Hebrea himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, interment freezes the very space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed, while the illusory beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of interment, and I've been lecturing you like a child all this time? I'm afraid my knowledge ends there. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast said spells with any consistency. While I considered myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyword without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of internment and its inner workings, perhaps... I'll go in and fight the things, you two brain it out. I dare say we could do just that. You implied that what prevented you from performing interment was a lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I can't say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be our best recourse. That is, of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep, and we would have to start over. Believe in yourself. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that their motions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Very well, let us work out the specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of the escaped creatures, though I suppose there is the matter of finding one. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage a single creature that XIV could dispatch on his own if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and I have an idea in that regard. I recalled seeing the hippocampus wandering the waterways during my flight. Perhaps it's still there? Few of the subjects housed within Asphodelos are fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. And that should be our first target, or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence with the interment magics, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. As dependable as ever. Once you've given it a thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the keyword's magic. Until then, my illusions shall fight by your side. The hippocampus will be alone, but it's a daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic warps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. Oh yeah, hippocampus. We're gonna have fun. You were free once more.
Huzzah, freedom!
Hit us in for that too.
I am ready.
I'm not.
I am ready to fight a fish horse.
I was about to say it's gonna be like a Kelpie model, surely, because Hippocampus is basically a horse.
Hippocampus is a fish horse hybrid.
Yeah, but
in
it's
Greek mythology.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's just Kelpie, giant Kelpie. Oh, it's coming on land. It's coming on land. We've got. What do you reckon? Do we think we're gonna have tidal wave?
Oh.
That's...
Oh, definitely.
Technically horse thing, I guess. More horse than fish.
That does not look anything like what I would imagine a hippocampus would look like.
I like that its head is just detached. Oh, look, it's got the little pincers.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. That's creepy. I don't like.
Oh man, I got a white mage. Let's go.
Oh, there are.
This is gonna have a bunch of jets coming up.
It's gonna have jets coming up.
Maybe blocking.
Assuming everything's gonna be like
underwater. Flooded. Yeah, we're gonna have to like get out of the water because they're raised. What the heck is this music?
Very chill.
Oh no, there's the doom and gloom I was waiting for. Right.
Yeah.
Murky depths. I'm gonna assume AoE.
Yes.
I was not wrong to assume AoE.
You were not.
Double impact.
Double.
Tank buster. Double tank buster. Okay, so that's a tank stack.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
I like that it has a.
That's kind of funky.
What is that? Oh!
Don't be the way that its head is.
Okay.
Spoken cat. Don't be the way that its head is. Don't be the way that its head is.
Oh, head and tail.
Yeah, but the tail just sort of. The head sort of does the whole area. The tail just seems to do a line behind it.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Tail.
Like a real case of just. Don't be wherever the head's pointing.
Yeah.
Sewer deluge. That's a deluge. Alright. Interesting. Okay. So this is your case of don't be on the ground then. Oh, get on the grate.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe don't get on the grate. Maybe that didn't work. No, it didn't seem to do anything. What is predatory sight? Hug. Hug. Everyone hug. If I just shoot shortcast, I'll be fine. If I just shoot... Oh no, you've got drop C!
It just yeeted me into the water.
Disassociation.
Its head comes off.
I mean,
its head does come off.
Where is its head? Don't be
Over
near
there.
its head. It grew another head.
It now has two heads?
Well, the head's over there, but the head's also on it.
Alright.
This is just a real big fight of don't be anywhere near the flipping head. Don't go near it. I keep hearing it do gross things, and there's Murky Depths, that's AoE. Ow.
It's pain.
It is.
Deluge, that's more pain.
I mean, you're not wrong. It is indeed more pain. Oh god.
Okay. Cataract.
Sewage eruption.
Stand on grate? Nope.
Nope, let's just move. Keep moving. That strikes of a real case of we all should have gone round in the same direction.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm dead because I couldn't escape. I was stuck between two of you.
Meow. Pain and suffering.
I got stuck between you and I think the goon.
Goon or the Reaper. Probably Reaper, because Reaper's also dead. That's a head.
That is a head. I don't want to get up straight away. I'm gonna let that go off first. Oh god. Do I even have anything?
Dissociation. Its head flies off and it fucking just grows another head.
Let me shove that out. Oh god. This is a wipe.
No.
I wasn't.
You didn't live, but
No, the white mage did. Whew. They weren't kidding when they said that when these go bad, they really go bad.
like legit.
That's the tank stack. I mean, if they can hold on, there's nearly a 3-bar.
Yeah, and I think that's what they're trying to do.
This feels
Just
like
hold.
this feels like we're just sort of. Oh god.
Yep.
Nope. There we go. Give me the heck. No. Give me the heck alone. I don't want to be murdered again.
Ow.
We need to keep going. We need to keep going.
Red Mage, be Res Mage, thank you. I am waiting for this to go off before I get up.
Oh god, hug me. What do I even have? What do I even have? Nothing. Nothing is what I have.
You have Corpse Floor.
I do. Jesus Christ.
My dude. I'm gonna stay dead for a minute.
I didn't see the thing! Get up.
I have nothing.
Nor do I. Oh god. I don't want to be over there.
Head over there, head over there. Just heard someone pop a potion.
No,
I think
god.
to try and survive.
Ah!
I did.
Not. We're not very coordinated as a group with those. We just kind of all
No.
run over the place like, eh.
Oh! That's interesting. So since I was dead, it targeted someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're not...
Oh, this is just...
God, I'm really reminded of, like, rhythm games, where it's a big old case of, man, you lose the pattern, and it's just hell from there onwards. Right, need everyone to have that for a hot minute.
Go. I got one person up.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in this corner. Away from everyone.
Right, head's there. It's there. I mean, this doesn't seem bad. We're just having an
It's
issue.
not. It feels... It honestly feels like it would be easier than,
Like, this doesn't feel bad at all. This feels... Like, this
It's-
just... It feels like it's a problem because I'm not... Well, I'm having an issue because I'm not reading the room right. Oh god, get the res mage up.
Ow, my face.
I have nothing. I have nothing, and nothing, and nothing. The head's over there.
Okay.
Okay. We can still do this. This is just a case of corpse tossing the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
It's still doable. Okay, head's over there.
Over here.
So I want to be on the opposite side of the room.
Head, left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello.
It is unfortunately a real case of you all need to go in one group.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have a bad time if you decide to split up. I love emergency tactics. They're my favorite thing in the world to spam.
Spam that emergency tactics. Spam it. Kill. No. Die.
You wish.
Die.
Oh, thank God, we're free.
Thank God. Bonk. Hi, Yuju. Goodbye.
And there it goes. Until next week,
Kill him.
when we come back again.
Yo, next week when we come back and beat the shit out of it again.
Yay.
Oh.
I mean, I approve of that statement. That was fun. A hot mess, but fun.
It was indeed.
Right. What did I go for? I went for gloves.
Alright, I'm getting this hat. I have a 93 on this hat. This hat is mine.
Right, I'm leaving. I got boots. So that means for my last two things, I need gloves and boots. Why did I get 5 commendations from that hot mess? That was terrible. Don't com me. You should have been combing the image. Okay, right, let me... Deafen. Let's go, story. I knew that you were no mere mercenary, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection, in no small part thanks to you two. Themis's power was more than enough to complete the internment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper Magos. Truly, having seen your abilities firsthand in your fight with Ixia, I beg to disagree. Shackles is the one exception, and 'tis only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible after all. Either that, or you're gonna turn out to be evil. Trust no one. Oh good, something's gonna be on fire. Wonderful. I love fire. While our success in sealing away the hippocampus is certainly heartening, the fact that we have yet to see any other wardens concerns me. The key ward of Asphodelos is nothing if not cautious. Doubtless he has gathered what warders he could and retreated to a safe area. Let us hope so. It occurs to me that I know little of the key wards besides their magical prowess. Is there aught more you can share? Of course. A man named Hesperos is in charge of Asphodelos. Not only does he have a thorough knowledge of the creatures here, but he takes great pains to be a mentor to each of the warders under his charge. He's done much to ensure that I flourished here, in spite of my ineptitude at magic, and I have always known him to be the sort of man who faces difficult decisions with unwavering composure. Furthermore, keywards are not only masters of interment, they can also bend the hallways of Pandemonium to their will with creation magics. With all this in mind, I'm certain that so long as Hesperos guides them, the other warders are safe. He has the look of someone evil about him, though. I can see why absolute control over the environs is imperative. Had we faced the hippocampus upon arid sands instead of the waterways, I suspect the battle would have ended much more quickly. In any case, if this Hesperos is as capable and as caring as you say, we would do well to seek him out as soon as we can. He is like as not taken your colleagues to a secure location. The safest place would be the innermost circle of Asphodelos. Or Delos, even. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. From there they could flee to Abyssos if hard-pressed. Even should they have sought safe haven within the other circles, if we make for the fourth, we ought to encounter them on the way. Indeed, and we shall gain a comprehensive understanding of the situation within Asphodelos, which will be essential in determining whether we ought to continue down to Abyssos. The rub, of course, is that I myself possess no power to bend the circles to my will. Instead, we must proceed through the central corridor, which was barred by the Phoenix? Or are we just spelling Phoenix in a funny way? Phoenix? Last I checked. That's not how you spell Phoenix. That's not how we spell phoenix. I've heard the name before, a fiery bird with eternal life. That's La Habrea's thing. Beyond unquenchable brilliance, the perfected concept boasts nigh boundless restorative powers, if I recall. Truly an exemplary feat of creation magics. Perfection is ever built on the back of failure, however, and La Habrea suffered countless missteps during his experiments. And he was hardly the only one. Phoenix will be but one of many attempts at the concept gone awry. Aye. Far from evoking wonder, our phoenix is a creature of fury and wrath, and seeks only to turn the world to ash. Thus it was confined within Pandemonium. Development of the concept continued elsewhere, but as the moons turned, more and more researchers abandoned the project as an impossibility, save for La Habrea and his words. When I received word that at long last La Habrea had succeeded where so many others had failed, I was nearly overcome. Pray tell, how did the warders of Pandemonium celebrate their master's accomplishment? I don't believe we did. The research of the words of La Habrea has little consequence to our work here. Save for those rare times it charges us with a new specimen. Truth be told, I don't remember anyone making note of the occasion. But enough reminiscing. We must make ready to confront the Phoenix. While it's possible that it flew off to some other wing of Pandemonium, we would make the assumption at our own peril. Better to assume that we'll need to bring Asphodelus's most unruly subject to heel. I certainly see no reason to delay. The Phoenix's power over flame will avail it far less in a barren corridor than elsewhere, so it may serve us to subdue it sooner rather than later. We apparently I mean, I know we were fighting in a waterway. I wasn't expecting to literally come in through the sewer. What do you see out there? I love the music in here. Well, there it is. Hello, Dracula. Well, it looks like the guy we were all relying upon has gone insane. I knew he had a weird, evil look about him. It seems whoever is behind this can alter the space around us at will. We face an uphill battle. Impossible. If those were creation magics at work, then that means... Let's confront that reality after we have conquered the enemy in front of us. Every drop of our focus should be required if we are to inter the Phoenix. How many Phoenixes do we want in this game? That's the real question here. And thus you have been released once more.
Huzzah!
I'm glad we're fighting another Phoenix. That's my favorite thing. Can I say I'm not surprised that evil-looking dude appears to be evil?
Yeah, I know, right?
Alright,
Like,
put
as
us
soon as
in.
they showed his face,
Put
I was
us
just like,
in.
oh, nope.
Put us in.
I'm still
How
waiting.
How are you behind me? You normally read like 10 times the speed.
That's simply because I was melding, and then I did the quest. Okay, be right back. I need to pee.
Oh my god, I'm glad that's now on stream.
Well, congrats.
Am I gonna be stuck out here with these two? Anything to say on this matter? No. We just want to shove some basic stuff on.
Asphodel, the third circle.
Yep.
Fire and pain.
Yep.
But yeah, evil dude is evil. What a shock.
Alright. I'm fully expecting, like, give me double Scholar on this one and then Scholar and Sage on the last one. It's gone too well. I've had 2 regen healers. It's gotta be a barrier healer.
Oh, there's the wall of death already.
Yeah. I was expecting more of Fall into Oblivion, but Death Fall works too, I guess. Oh my god.
Yes.
It really was a copy this time. 3 of them. 3 bunnies turned up. Oh.
Hello. You have 3 heads.
Burb.
Herb.
Accurate. Oh no, I've got... Is this the same healer I had? Is this...
No. No.
Is that not the same white mage?
Different one. Different name. The other one was like Imogen or something.
Okay.
M-O-N or...
That means the last one's gotta be double barrier healer. God. Blue eyes white dragon crossed with red eyes black dragon. But burb.
But burb.
But burb.
Go. Fight power.
I'm glad that all bunnies present are male.
Yup.
I don't know who's main tanking. It's apparently the Paladin. Right, what's do we got?
Experimental fire plume. Oh, hello.
Oh, it's Shiva circles! Shiva circles!
I immediately got hit.
I don't know what to tell you. Oh!
Oh.
Goodbye, half the raid.
I love that double raise. Yeah.
Oh, it's all going very googly moogly. Oh, and 2 tank busters, my favorite.
Ain't it though? Oh, I'm lagging.
Darkened fire. That doesn't sound good.
No. Oh, hello. Fire. Kill.
Murder it, murder it, murder it, murder it.
It
Brighten
takes no
fire.
damage.
Brighten fire on the darkened fire. Willing to bet.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, these take no damage, so it has to be mechanic.
Left wing.
Right.
If it says left wing, I'm going right.
You'll...
And there it's gone.
Down
No,
the
thank you.
middle. Oh!
In,
Sunburb.
out, in, out. Oh,
So it follows.
no, murder them. Where's it even falling? Do we want to be in them? I literally can't tell. Oh god.
Alright, there's one sunburb down. There's two more sunburbs.
Oh, that one's after me! Do you reckon they've got to be spread out though? Because they're leaving behind their puddles.
I don't know. My first instinct would be yes, but also we're gonna wipe on this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are.
96%. There it is. If I stand in the overlapping... Oh, shit.
The
I
heck
live.
are those?
I don't know.
No!
Are we still dying?
I think
still
so.
at
I think it's
100%.
coming here. I think this is what's gonna kill us here. Yeah, that's
Yep,
the
there it
thing. I don't... Like...
Don't understand.
Like, the thing is, they very distinctly left puddles behind. So is it a case of we spread them out? Do you have to be in the puddle to do damage?
No, I think the puddle protects you. From the AoE that he does while you're
no,
trying
no,
to
no,
kill
no,
them.
no. Gotta place them so the puddles don't collide.
Or they will tether.
Okay.
When those weird eye things show up, they'll tether together. Because they did.
What is... I don't get on that one. What determines whether it's... It's obviously something.
Obviously,
Oh,
but
is it because... Hold up. That was a lot of, like, it brought up a lot of circles at the same time. Let me sprint around. Let me sprint around. Like, it did a whole bunch of circles at once. Ow! Why are these two so squishy?
Black Mage. I don't know why they're so squishy, because I'm at eye level for this place, and I'm...
So am I. I just can't... I can't understand why they're the ones who are really just melting. Okay, do I have a Brighten Fire? I have a Brighten Fire.
Well, I got you in it. Or not. Alright, game. Show it going off on them, but don't, you know.
No. Right wing, keep left, keep left, keep left. I mean, the machinist isn't helping themselves. Okay. Right.
I am so glad I am not doing this as a black mage. Because
You
this
don't-
would just be hell.
You don't like movement?
As a black mage? No.
Okay, right.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, you definitely want to be in a circle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Okay. There's those two. This one needs to be moved.
I mean, they both on the same tank? Oh god, get into a circle.
God.
That is tight.
Oh.
That is so tight. Oh my god. Let me also pop that up as well.
Mm.
No, it's fine. Because...
Left,
go,
left,
go,
left,
go,
left.
go, go! Okay, so we
Fledgling flight? What is fledgling flight?
haven't gone that far. There's 2 ads. Oh, it's these things. Hello.
Oh, they go in a circle.
They clock. Oh, no! Leave me alone!
Pretty fuck off. God, it's only at 74%.
Don't tell me that. Oh boy. Devouring brand. That sounds positive. What do you mean fire's consuming me?
Fire.
Well, we're all stuck here now.
Oh, God. Alright. Forged Exaltation.
Pain. Experimental char bloom. This again. I think this one's going around the edge.
That is, yeah. Okay.
Yep. It's literally when it gets a whole bunch of things out around it, it's going around the edge. I assume it does one big ball.
When it's in the center.
Yeah.
Oh, Summoner is not good for this then, because fucking Ifrit does a bunch of balls of fire. Oh boy.
I really need these tanks to swap, given that our main tank has 2 stacks.
No. Deny. Oh! Oh god.
Oh, we're going the other way.
Right.
Oh, we're going the other way.
Alright. Alright.
Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Oh my god, our main tank's
Big
gonna
one,
die.
big one, big one.
I'm out. I was not apparently out in terms of the game. The game was like, no.
Okay.
They had 3 stacks of Vaughn, it was never gonna happen. And I don't have my Swift, so I can't help.
Fire consumes the field.
Yep.
Oh, lovely, it's not on me.
It seems to go on tanks and healers.
It was on me, so twice in a row.
Maybe not then. Left wing.
Left wing and then orbs. Wait, no, that was Titan. Or, Ifrit, never mind. I thought it was orbs, but no, it was just Ifrit spamming orbs. I got Black Mage.
I don't have anyone. I don't have Swiftcast up. This is orbs.
Bye.
These guys again. It's fine, everyone's got sprint. And now it's gone. You had sprint to get into position.
Yo.
That's a big. That's a big. Yep, I saw it go off. I was like, yep.
Searing breeze.
Yeah, it follows
yes.
you.
Say hello to fire.
Yep. Ah. No, not me this time. Good luck, everyone. Paladin, help yourself. Please.
No.
It's a real case of that. I just see them walking with like 2 or 3 stacks. It's like, mate, please.
Everybody fuck off, this is my spot.
Oh no. Woo! Good googly moogly, it's all gone to shite.
It. Oh! Oh god!
There's only one
God.
tank up.
Bye!
Mhm.
Oh, I'm alive. How the fuck? Oh, they tanked LB.
Yeah, there's literally only one tank up.
Starting there and going around.
Oh, going around that way. Woo! That's going around the outside.
Yep, go. No, I do not have time to get anyone up. Everyone's on their own. Breath fire.
Yep.
Breath machinist. Oh,
Which one are you going for?
I was trying to go for the one that didn't have one, and then the other person ran for it.
Yeah, that was
too.
me, because I didn't know where you were going.
Right. So, right.
That was close.
Oh my god.
That was
So I
close.
had him logged in to our like queued up, and then I went to go talk to some family, and I come back and I almost got kicked.
Don't
It's your
you
fault.
dare walk that on me.
Walk it on her. Murder her.
No. Fuck.
We've
I
reached,
didn't
that's
see
all.
the big orb.
you know what? We've reached the case. I'm past caring.
Oh no! You're past it. Oh. I'm not sure if I'm ready to handle more of this story. It's getting intense.
You should anyway.
Oh, I'm going to. Oh.
Oh. God. Okay.
I'm assuming the last one's going to be facing off against Dracula.
I would imagine so.
But at the same time, that seems too early.
Wait. We get to fight Drac.
Sure.
What?
I mean, he looks like
He
Dracula.
looks like Castlevania Dracula.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Now I must get to it.
No.
Wow.
No!
Wow.
James out here just denying you the ability to go through content. Just like, no, not for you.
Alright, my bad. I guess I'll just uninstall Final Fantasy. No point in having it, right?
Oh, I need those gloves.
So how many pieces of tome gear would you need before you could run it? Like a full side?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. So yeah, about a full side. Hey, I'm not crazy, am I? The second EX has weapons tied to it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just upset that the lodestone won't show me what the weapons look like.
They're like,
No.
no.
Okay. I can play the game. Oh god, I almost died.
Well,
This
You
is
cannot
why
play the game.
So I have 3 pairs of shoes now because I got so frustrated that the soles on these are so worn out that I'm like, no, I'm getting 3 of them. I can't run out of shoes now.
well,
Also, can you just buy the pixie minion, or do you have to get it from the beast tribe?
Pixie minion?
Yeah.
What pixie minion? Oh, the pixie minion. You buy it from the beast tribe. Oh, right. I've got to
What?
murder myself.
What?
That the Phoenix is shackled once more. However, there is yet the matter of this arena. As you've told us, there is but one person in Asphaldelos with the ability and authority to wield such magics. Though fortunately, it appears he has saved us the trouble of finding him. A contemptible display, as befits an inferior specimen. I don't need more of you thinking about eating me. I've already got a void sent after me. Even so, I expected it would at least delay your advance. Imagine my surprise when I saw the chains of interment dragged the phoenix back to its cage. Either the bird is even more of a failure than its creators care to admit, or you are of no mean trespassers. Oh, you're of no mean trespassers. I'll hit you with this book. I had hoped our suspicions were misplaced, but alas. Hello, Dracula. Keyword Hesperos, why? Why have you brought such chaos to your beloved Pandemonium? Pandemonium. Pitiless, impenetrable, and utterly steadfast, unlike those charged with its keeping. What has possessed you? I don't understand. Oh my god, he is Dracula. He's got fangs and everything. Must you pester me with these inane questions? Think for yourself. Surely you can muster a theory or two with that dim wit of yours. And again, you've never been one for insight. Why Master La Habrea suffers your mediocrity, I shall never understand. You may look like him, but you're not the Hesperos I know. Something has warped you too, from the inside out. The keyword I knew had compassion for all those under his charge, be they clad in robes or shackled in chains. Was that all a farce? Did you hide your contempt for us all these years? Those who are content to merely glimpse the water's surface are doomed to be dragged into its depths. You prove my opinion of you with every word. My mind is clearer than it has ever been. Even now, seeing you feebly grasp Francis makes the bile rise in my throat. Such wasted potential. To be the son of Master La Habrea, yet no more skilled with magic than a newborn babe. Oh shit. Who's your mother? But of course, it's always about La Habrea. Silence, you are not worthy to utter his name. For once be grateful to witness a feat beyond your meager abilities, beyond your shallow reckoning. I have slipped the surly bonds of mortality. I have become one with our mythic creations and rid myself of imperfections. I stand upon the threshold of godhood. As a Hemetheos shall I serve Master La Habrea, ever faithful, unto the end of days. Oh, we're being interned now. And Heath shall require none other. I think not. Are you so blinded by arrogance that you've lost sight of what it means to serve? Erich Thonius is more capable than you could ever know. It was thanks to his instruction that I was able to master the art of interment, both how to wield it and how to break free of it. Hello. Ixia, let us quit this place. Whatever poison has corrupted Hesperos' mind, it is plain his power far eclipses our own. We must have time to gather our strength. Begone, foul beast! You do not belong in this world. Humph, weaklings though they may be, it takes a singular aptitude to master internment so quickly. To say nothing of how swiftly that familiar laid low the phoenix. Regardless, their noble aims will be their undoing. Where they fritter away their strength in calming the beasts of Asphaldelos, I continue my work. Even should they survive long enough to reach the heart of my domain, naught shall await them but doom. I eagerly await your arrival. Even dullards have their uses. Alright, Dracula. That building in the background looks like the one from the first. My darkest suspicions have been realized. We face the keyword of Asphodelos himself. More than that revelation, however, Rich Thonius worries me. He loved Hesperos for his compassion, but received naught but scorn from whatever the keyword has become. He has said little since our return. I only hope that the shock of recent events does not prove to be the death knell for his resolve. Who's to say, though? Who wards the warders? Who? Much as I am loath to disturb enriched Thonius so soon after what just occurred, I am afraid circumstances do not afford us the luxury of time. Perhaps it will do him well to speak about recent events, concerning both the keyword and his father. You okay, dude? Staring off into the abyss? The abyss may stay back. The creation of the ward which surrounds Pandemonium was an astounding feat of magical prowess, a feat accomplished by none other than La Habrea. That both my father and I combined others in chains is perhaps the only thing that we have in common. Ah, so it is true. I'm La Habrea's son, bereft of his talent for magics or his brilliant minds, but his son nonetheless. Surely this doesn't come entirely as a surprise to you. Nay, I had an inkling when you said you had practiced ethereal shackle since childhood. Assuming you haven't been employed here quite that long, it had to indicate some long-held connection with La Habrea. It was La Habrea that taught me how to cast ethereal shackles, but that was it. My further education was overseen by the words of La Habrea, more specifically my mother, who was a researcher there. You did speak of Athena, chief keyword before La Habrea. She is your mother, yes? How astute. I can see now why you were chosen to lead this investigation. You have the right of it. Athena was my mother, and it was she who invited me to join her here. La Habrea had nothing to do with it. I see, there's little love lost between you two. What I cannot see is why La Habrea was appointed chief keyword when another was already in place. Was in place. My mother is no longer with us. And La Habrea was all too eager to assume her responsibilities, with nary a moment spared to mourn her. What love do I owe him now when he offered not one drop of compassion then? I see. She's no longer with us. An expression to convey the end of a life. I have known only the public face of La Habrea. While he is lauded for his ability to manipulate composure in the face of unnerving circumstances, I must admit that he oft comes across as cold. Apologies, but can we speak of something else? This topic isn't an easy one for me to discuss. No, we've got another 2 patch cycles to go over it, my dude. We've got the time. Of course, there are more pressing matters at hand, after all, namely, how to deal with Hesperos. We have yet to see the other warders. Judging by what we know, we can surmise that Hesperos has confined them somewhere beyond our grasp. And now that he is aware of our presence, he will be preparing for our next encounter. We cannot expect to face him on equal footing, quite the opposite in fact. Every moment we spend chasing after the creations is another moment Hesperos can contrive another advantage for himself. The wisest course would be to find him first and foremost. He said that he's become one with the creations. Perhaps that means he is vulnerable to internment? In theory, that should be possible. However, is it enough to merely confine him, after all he has done? I need to know why. I need to know what drove him to forsake everything he's worked for. Was it all truly so that he can serve his master? To my mind, he's merely put La Habrea's own work at risk in trade for some nebulous power. Firebrae is the chief keyword of Pandemonium. How would throwing it into disarray win his favor? It doesn't make any sense. I share your curiosity, but we must consider that our enemy has us at a disadvantage in every sense. What do you think? Should we seek to put him in fetters, or would it be too dangerous to allow him quarter? Daring as ever, I see. I know not which trials you faced in your past, but to see you so certain is all the convincing I need. Very well. Let us try Enrich Thonius's plan. Thank you. Can I get some verbal dialogue to hear how your name is pronounced? I believe I can shed some light on the nature of our foe. When Hesperos spoke with us, I noticed he bore the telltale fangs of the Vrilkolakkas, a beast which feeds off the aether of its prey. It's a vampire. Likely that is the creation Hesperos has merged his essence with. And we know all too well that he can change the environment around himself at will. The battle will not be an easy one, but I believe in our victory. Fun. I was joking about Dracula.
Oh no, he is fucking Dracula.
Like, I was joking, and then it was like, oh no. Oh, we really are.
No. He is Dracula.
I swear if we rock up to him and he's sitting on a throne.
He probably fucking will be.
What is a man? What a miserable pile of secrets. But enough of this. How about you?
Exactly. Alright. Place order.
There is a brief moment in this song that sounds like an echo alarm. It keeps throwing me off because I keep thinking I've left my thing on upstairs.
That's funny. Hi, baby. I hear you. I see you.
Well, I've got enough for gloves.
I can get a hat and a ring.
Got enough for gloves, and if I double down on boots in this one, I could get boots.
I got 2 hats and a ring. And if I do them all.
If we ever get into this one's gonna be a real case of
Maybe. We might get in.
What has just taken my money?
That took your money.
I have to check it afterwards. My phone's restarting. Oh no, £44. That could be car insurance. I think that's car insurance. Hello, Dracula. We meet.
Count Dracula. Are you ready?
No.
Hello, folks.
Oh, we got a lot of our.
Oh,
we're locked
hello,
in.
Spikes. Oh, he takes off
No.
the glasses.
Oh, hello.
He is fucking Dracula.
He's Dracula.
Somebody fucking watched Castlevania.
I like how you
what?
said watch Castlevania instead of play Castlevania.
He's a baby, Will. We can't judge him for what he has not done.
I mean, I know Castlevania, the game, but I was talking about the TV series.
No, I'm talking about the game.
That's
it's
the
got
glowing eyes.
Yeah, that happens in the games.
Oh.
Nope, that's wholly anime. Nope, it's not at all in the games.
Why would that show be based on the games? That's bizarre.
I mean, let's be honest, they are.
We're aware. Oh, I love a thing that says evisceration.
Alright.
What have you put under the magic carpet, Dracula?
Oh, he just fucking changed.
He turned it into a sinkhole. Do we want to be on it?
No.
Nope.
No, you don't.
Nope, you do not want to be on it. Ow! Maybe we did want to be on it. Maybe we did.
The fuck?
And maybe we did want to be down the hole.
Okay.
Maybe we did want to be down the hole. Oh, I've only just realized the prophecy came true. It is double barrier.
It is in fact double barrier.
I'm guessing into the hole.
I would assume so.
Because that just did a raid wide everywhere, and that gave no chance to, like... Everyone was topped off.
Elegant evisceration. Not just evisceration, elegant.
Yeah, evisceration's an evisceration.
You can do it elegantly.
Okay. Ooh. Setting the scene.
I'm assuming I don't want to be on it while
No,
it's
I'm assuming
doing-
that's the deadly bit.
I will stand on. I'm being electrocuted.
You are.
Alright.
No,
Ow.
you're just being electrocuted. Is it safe?
Now? Ow!
No.
No.
The red mage lived. I...
Just go to the opposite end of the arena?
I guess what if they tanked Dracula in one corner and then we were sprinted to the other?
Again?
Like the
Like,
the red mage lived that time.
Yeah. Just gotta book it, okay. Fucking book it to the other side of the room, got it.
I mean, that's the only thing we haven't... We've tried standing on the thing, and that just led to pain.
Yeah.
I didn't do the
I
thing on the...
wonder, will we get to meet ourselves?
No, I think we're going to be a nebulous thing the whole time.
Okay.
Okay, so... Yeah. Okay, so... So this is literally as far as we're going to be able to get from him.
There's a tornado. Ow.
More people lived. That is the thing. Downside is both of us healers are down.
Hit both healers and the summoner. The only one left is the res mage.
Oh, now the tanks are dropping.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh. Alright. Alright, Dracula, jeez.
Oh no! I don't want to be near that again.
Oh, that was.
Ow!
Oh.
That one knocked us back.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, lightning, get the fuck away.
Yeah.
Water, stand on top.
Yeah, that's what it's feeling like. Lightning out. Water in. Don't touch the ball.
Don't touch wall. Yes.
Okay.
Apple's Fruit Squad. I love your name.
It's Titan all over again.
Is.
It's the Titan buggy all over again.
It is. It's the. Fuck, what are we doing? I don't understand.
But I'm wondering if there's any... Do we ever do anything with the corner that he does something with? Or is it literally just a case of get the heck away from it?
I'm not sure. Okay, so that one's just lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just stay in this corner.
Oh, we get to have fun with him. Hi.
Okay.
Okay. That one is
yeah,
literally
that-
just stay away.
Yeah, that one is literally just get the fuck away as far as possible. Ow.
Okay. Setting the scene.
Assuming this is the water one?
Yep.
Water again, okay. We want to hug it.
So it seems as though you want to be near the middle, and you want to be knocked back, presumably.
Into a corner.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah.
And I guess
We're
the floor is just... I'll tell you what I bet he's gonna start doing. I would not be surprised if he starts, like, putting down several of them.
Yeah.
Like, in order, and you have to figure out which ones are which.
Oh, yep, there you go.
Like that! Okay, so we have... Wind, we don't know. It's looking like thunder first, because that one pulsed.
Yo.
Then water.
Okay, so get away.
Nope.
Oh,
Shortcast! Shortcast did not help me. Okay, it's
Okay.
whatever one shoots out a thing.
no! Okay. And then...
Now, see, now it's gonna be get away, because that's the thunder.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. That's how it goes round.
Okay.
Okay.
Elegant Dracula, motherfucker. This is even an interesting art.
No sword, no
Echo.
shield?
No DPS?
No DPS, no tanks.
Yeah, no DPS, no tanks, no healers. In those
Yeah, because
locations.
I was fine.
You got your co-healer.
That's not gonna help.
That's all I had was your co-healer.
Okay.
Sword.
I stood in a sword one as a healer and I was okay. Did you see one with a heal on it?
Yes.
Okay. So presumably you can be in whatever one that just isn't you.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that. You go in the one that you are not.
I mean, it's true.
You're not wrong. It is accurate.
You go with the one you're not. Here's the real question. Will we complete this before my pizza arrives?
That's a good question. The better question is, why did you order pizza so soon?
Because it's already 5:51. Technically like 9 minutes. Okay, let me out. Okay.
God, it's not even just get away like a distant thing. It's very clearly there's a circle around it that just doesn't do anything.
Oh, I think it's that. I think it's these. I think it goes in a plus sign.
Maybe. So presumably this is water.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, my pizza is still in the prep stage, so.
Well, that's something. Yep, definitely make sure you aim towards a corner.
Near-death experience.
Yeah. Yep,
Right.
definitely was.
Callie, baby, you are standing on top of me and I can't see. Lay down or move.
Okay. So it's whatever one starts erupting first. It's gonna be lightning.
Yes, it is. Okay.
These were poop puddles. Why is it always you that's trying to murder me?
Because reasons.
Like every single time.
Yeah. Well, I summoned the other the other tank. Corpse toss tanks, corpse toss tanks.
It's feeling like it.
Blood break. The fuck is that?
Pain.
Okay.
We're going coils. No heal. I want to be in the no deep. I can be in either of these. I'm in a good place. There we go.
There we
Ah!
go.
There we go.
Dead.
Immediate near murder. Desolation. That sounds fun. About to say that sounds like an AoE.
True.
Alright. Westerly shift.
I stand on. Oh!
Yep.
Okay.
Just. That's. See, that is literally just a thingy.
Yeah.
Easterly shift.
Okay.
But that one's got a cloak.
Oh, that's AoE!
No! I was about to say that one is a cloak. I don't think we're supposed to do the same thing.
Okay. Sword is blind. It
Sword is a cone. Cape is a knockback. Okay. We're making progress though. We're not getting stuck in the same place. Oh boy.
We're learning.
We are indeed learning. Oh.
It looked like at the center you didn't get knocked back.
Or we could just stand in front of it and get knocked back.
Yeah.
There's no harm in getting the knockback. At least
Unless
not at this stage.
We'll continue to knock you back and you just fly into the wall.
No, I only seem to do one sweep.
A little bit, but I love you. I do. I'm gonna test science.
That's a bit dumb.
It is. I'm gonna do it.
No.
Okay, so there it. Okay. So it isn't a plus sign, but there is also a cone or a circle.
Okay. Okay, triple, I am under a rug.
Need to get away from the rug.
Okay, so it's water first.
Boodle.
Yep.
I'm amazed I didn't just straight up die there.
I don't know why you went off. You were safe.
No, I used my Ifrit charge in on accident.
Ah,
So I just flew across the map as it went off.
you fool.
It was like, oh, okay.
Big on coils.
I'll be on this one.
I think someone needs to be standing in all of them though.
Someone should have
Yep.
been standing in all of them.
We're all brain dead.
We're all stupid.
Get to it, get to it, get to it, get to it. Okay, knock back.
Alright.
Blood Drake.
Okay, that's just more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hello. Stand in front?
These are either gonna eat
Oh,
someone else's orb.
Eat someone else's orb. Okay.
Someone needs to eat my orb.
I can't eat that orb because it's a DPS orb.
Oh, roll one with the void. Oh, you can stand on these while they're doing this funky thing.
Okay. Oh, that other spire.
Not a fan of fire. I just have this feeling that the fire isn't gonna be well. So you can stand on. You can stand on the water one.
Okay.
Speaking of fire,
first. What are we doing? Oh,
stacking.
Just stack. Okay. Stack. Get away.
This one's spread. Get into a thing.
Water, knockback.
Yep. Easterly shift.
Yeah, we.
Mm-hmm. More AoE. I can see Sage accelerating in this one.
Yeah. Eat other people's phones. Give me that.
No.
It's gonna be mine.
Oh, but only one.
Cone.
That's a real case of only eat one.
Or it hurts like hell.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Good to know.
Yep.
Color. Yeah. Ooh, Hankus 2 stack still. What is that? Nothing. Okay.
They weren't the main tank, but it has changed to a Von stack.
Okay. My pizza's still in the prep stage according to this.
That's the thing you're worried about right now. Your pizza.
Yes! I want food, damn it! What we got here?
Pain and suffering, that's what we got.
Yo.
I don't know what's going on. Poison.
Juice, water.
I don't even know which. Like, which way do you even consider yourself to be blasted? Someone needs one in the corner.
We need one in the corner. Okay, someone got there. Lightning, get the fuck away.
I lived!
Barely. Southerly shift, cone.
Place your bets. Do we hit 89 before I get out of part 3? Probably.
I reckon you will. Oh god. Oh.
Could
Could be worse. Really? After what that turned into at the end? I don't know if it could be worse, game. That was pretty bad at the end when we all just decided, you know what? Less than 5%, let's just all commit and just flop onto the floor.
It just could be worse.
No, it's gonna get worse.
That achievement.
I feel offended. Jesus Christ. There's a bat!
There's a bat.
I've got a 12 on those boots, are you kidding me?
Nosferatu? Awesome.
Was that indeed? Yeah, that was my car insurance coming out.
There you go.
I'm getting a piece of armor. That
I got
first
a
body
ring.
piece. That first body piece is mine with a 99. That's mine.
I got a ring, but I did not get the bat. I'm sad. I had an 81 on that bat.
Oh, I had a low roll.
Alright,
Well,
story
that
time.
that was an experience for it. Time to mute everything and everyone. Now, Themis, we end this here. But do you? Fools, I will not be put in chains. Yeah, I'm not surprised. To think that I would fall before one such as you. Perhaps I should have treated you as more than a mere nuisance. Despite your victory, you shall never have the knowledge you seek. The secrets of my transformation, the secrets of my deception, they shall return to the star with me. You're wasting your breath, Hesperos. We have the upper hand now, surely you can see that. Yes, my repertoire is not exhausted yet, however. Although I have failed, my end shall be on my terms. Oh, is he gonna stab himself? I remain loyal to the very last. Come what may, I die with dignity. Man, this has been a real expansion full of people ending themselves. Through wild monsters, through gunshot, now through a sword. How did your ambition lead you so astray, Hesperos? You were better than that. Your star shone more brightly than any other in Pandemonium. You had Lahabrea's respect, his trust. What more did you seek? That you would forsake all that and sully your legacy besides. Thoughts, gents? He became so blinded by his own desires that he lost sight of his duty. In the end, he lost everything, and his plans lie in tatters. I failed to see any dignity in that. Even so, I would have liked to know why he chose this path. Hesperus' infatuation with your father was his undoing. Perhaps he was jealous that fate had chosen you and not him to be Lahabrea's son. So terrible did this jealousy become that he sought verboten power that Lahabrea would be unable to ignore. I love those windows, very pretty. How does a pursuit for respect warp one's heart so? How does infatuation with one person turn into contempt for everything else? Or everyone else? I've never heard of such a thing. Let me tell you about my dear friend Xenos. Who stalked me to literally the ends of the world itself and all existence just to fight me. I see. I admit I cannot help but find it vexing. But perhaps that signifies naught but my own capacity for bitterness. I do understand what it is to have a beacon to follow in dark times, a person you trust to guide you true. How is it to desperately wish their light would fall upon you again? Or how it is, even. But we have spent enough time assuming the intentions of the departed. There are the living to consider. We must find the other warders and round up the remaining creations forthwith. Of that, at least, we can be certain. I believe I can be of help in that matter. The influence of Hesperus' magic is fading throughout Delos. Now is the perfect opportunity to seize control of the facilities and restore things to their original state. Seize control? Can you really do that? No, but you can. No, maybe he can. What? What is this presence? What lies beyond that threshold? That's the passage which connects Asphodelos to Abyssos. Why? Be on your guard, you two. Now that Asphodelos is free of obstructions, I can more easily sense disturbances in the lower levels. Something stirs in Abyssos. There's no door on it? Nope, there is that though. A warding sigil? How? Let us return to the gates for now. I should like to prize the situation from there. Needless to say, our investigation is far from over. I'm willing to bet the next patch cycle that we're in this is going to be lower levels, and then the final one is going to be in Abyssos itself. Although we have defeated Hesperos, it appears we have but scratched the surface of Pandemonium's troubles. My head is still swimming with questions, but could this mean that Hesperos wasn't actually behind this? It is a stark possibility, yes. The root of this crisis may lie somewhere much deeper than even Abyssos. When we first encountered you, you said the memories of your escape were vague and that your senses were muddled. I believe this was more than the result of a panicked mind. You were made to feel this way by a powerful magical influence. It is possible that this same magic could have poisoned Hesperus' heart, twisting his affection for La Habrea into a burning obsession. Then, in his altered state, he was made an offer of power he could not refuse. Wait, are you suggesting that someone else turned Hesperos into that thing? If so, it stands to reason that they wouldn't stop at him. Indeed, our mysterious mastermind does not lack for subjects for his experiments. For more potential Himethoi. Himethoi? Hey, your friends are probably going to be twisted. What you're saying is true, they're my colleagues. They're doomed to share the same fate as Hesperos. Do not lose heart yet. Hesperos challenged us alone, and that tells us that the process of his creation was a long and taxing one. If he was the first, then the rest of the warders are likely still alive. However, as much as I would like to hasten deeper into Pandemonium, the way forward is sealed off. We must focus our efforts on finding a way through. With the creation still having free reign of Asphodelos, that won't be easy. On the contrary, I yet retain control of these circles, and thus can wield interment magics within their halls at will. The creatures will pose no threat to us. Just like that. then there's nothing stopping us from returning order to Asphodelos. Just so, I shall require your expertise to keep the peace after the subjects have been returned to their confinement, however. You are Asphodelos' sole remaining warder, after all. Truth be told, I did not expect this investigation to become so involved. Of course, I would like to resolve matters here without resorting to outside help, but... Do you mean to send a report to La Habrea? It is too soon to say. Let's first find a way into Abyssos. It would be best to withhold our judgment until we have ascertained the whereabouts of the other warders and the identity of the party responsible for the disappearance. Agreed. Even so, if it means saving even a single life within Pandemonium, then I'm not above asking La Habrea for help, should it come to that. Recent discoveries certainly paint Hesperus' actions in a new light. The number of unknown elements in this investigation grows, and we must proceed forward with the utmost caution. To that end, we shall remain here for the time being. Much as I enjoy your company, I do not believe we shall be needing protection so long as we remain in Asphodelos. You should take this time to rest. Surely you are weary and there may be more battles ahead of us. Thimis's burden may grow heavier in your absence, but he's shown that he's more than capable to bear it. Still, I would help wheresoever I'm able. All we've achieved so far has been thanks to you two, and I mean to repay the debt I owe. I don't know what use I can be outside of placating the creatures, but I'll find a way. Nonsense, you owe us nothing. It was thanks to your knowledge of the magics which govern this place that we were able to come this far. Elsewise, we would have likely succumbed to the hippocampus' assault. Each of us has arrived at this dire pass by separate paths, but it is only by combining our respective expertise that we will reach the end of it and see Pandemonium saved. Yeah. Thank you. Hesperus' words seem to have affected me more than I realized. Together, we've come this far, and together we'll reach the end. I would not be surprised if one or both of them is twisted again or for the first time. It just seems to be a theme with these raids. I have no doubt we will. Even so, let us allow Ixia his rest. Besides, you have someone awaiting a report on your progress, yes? I dare say your story will be much more than they ever imagined. Okay, and thus I must return to the future. Back to the future, if you will. Okay, so I went to the past, and then there was a place. And I fought a bunch of things, and everything's exploding. Oh, Claudian. Welcome, back from the past, none the worse for wear, I see. So, what did you find? So there is evil afoot in Pandemonium, an already ominous place, I must say. Mythic beasts and missing warders. Truly, we're fortunate to see you return to us in one piece. It appears the voice Ixia heard from the crystal spoke the truth. As for who left it behind, and why, those are yet questions to be answered. Indeed, it could be someone who lived among the ancients, or it could be someone trying to avert a tragedy from the future. Much remains shrouded in mystery. Yet ilm by ilm, we shall unravel that mystery, with the help of Ixia, of course. But by his actions, was the fabric of the past reshaped. Yet he returns to the same present he left. Which can only mean one thing. That his intervention in Pandemonium's crisis is but one of the countless building blocks of history upon which our present has been built. Why are we surprised? We've already done this once. It just seems to be a thing. There is no telling what consequences would arise if we stopped pursuing this matter now. Whatever plot is unraveling within Pandemonium, we must not let it reach its conclusion. If one of those creatures should escape, what ripples would carry forth to the future? They might wreak havoc upon the world of the ancients, and their despair would leave an indelible mark upon history's pages. That despair would only feed the terrible beast that arose during the final days. The first final days already had a drastic effect on the eons that followed. If the scars it left were made even deeper, then we risk losing our present entirely. Whatever the cost, our connection with the future of Elpis must be preserved. I know I have asked much of you already, but can I count on you to continue your work in Pandemonium? Your tireless efforts are much appreciated. If there is aught we can do to ease your burden, you need only say the word. Speaking of which, might you return the crystal into our keeping? While we cannot accompany you to the past, perhaps something can be gained by researching it further. It shines just as splendidly as the day we met. We should begin work right away, but I cannot promise any meaningful results for some time. And as matters in Elpis seem to be in a similar state, I must ask that you rest. Before that, allow me to make an introduction. As our research moves into its critical stage, I found it only suitable to recruit another assistant. Mylene? Is an expert in armaments from throughout history. But they from the far-flung past, or made in the most modern forges. Should you find aught of interest in your adventures, bring it here, and she will be glad to offer her services. No researchers in numerous fields that would love to get their hands on artifacts from bygone eras, and would give you goods in return that should aid you in the trials ahead. Furthermore, if you ever wish to pursue the records of events you have reported here, Gigi has been taking faithful and thorough notes. She is at your complete disposal. That would be the Savage unlocks then. I sense that we have embarked upon something monumental, something that will dwarf all else I have accomplished in my many years of research. I can think of no greater honor, nor reassurance than to have your capable assistance in this endeavor. If there is anything to be found that will contribute to your success, we shall find it. We shall not rest until we have unlocked the mysteries of this crystal, and you will be the first to know when we do. See you in 2 patches. Dun. I like how Discord was like, no, you're done.
Yo.
Yeah.
Well, next week I can go in as a paladin.
No boy.
Hey, you think we can 3-man at the Delta Scape? I'm almost 90.
Probably.
I mean, probably.
I'm getting to that point. You know what's bad? I had thought about that and thought it was too outlandish.
Okay, we now have the question of, oh, I like that heel top. Pretty. We now have the question of, do I go healing or do I go casting?
That's up to you.
So I got a question.
I'll go healing. Sod it. We double down.
How close am I to it mattering if I've done Delta Scape, if I am chasing Tweety Bird around?
You've met her.
I'm guessing.
I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I'm like 86% of the way through part 3.
Okay,
so I'm having to chase her down with Xehanort and them.
Okay, yeah, so you're on Elpis. I didn't want to say the word.
I didn't want to say anything either.
You don't
streaming,
need to.
aren't you?
Yeah, but I put spoilers in the tag, and I've streamed all of. Endwalker.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, she made connections with her sister, and then Medion is freaking out. I'm like, no, it's aliens.
So
But,
you literally want to have done Deltascape before you enter the last area, because that's where they first bring it up.
Yep.
okay, cool. So I got Tom.
Yeah, so you've basically got the rest of Elpis, and then you've got the second part of Labyrinthos. And then we kind of want to... We could probably do... I think we could unsync do it.
Yeah. God, it took me so damn long with my pizza.
Man, it's. I will say this though, they've got some very out there ideas with this, while also being very grounded in science. It's so weird.
I still like the whole concept of... I will say this without spoiling it, because they sort of go into how they avoided time loop towards the end of Elpis, but it's a case of I enjoy that they explain avoiding a time loop better than when we did the Alex raids, and they were like, no, this totally causes a time loop that was solved by the Aura couple being both the first and the last of their race, of their tribe.
I'm assuming that we're creating a wholly separate timeline. Because it's the whole reason that like nothing we do matters for our timeline, because all that's already happened. We can't change what's happened for our timeline, but when we do this, it fractures and makes a new one, I'm assuming.
Nope.
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 No?
No.
Nope.
Oh no. This is gonna be interesting.
That's legit what I thought at the first, and then they come up with a different reason. I was like, alright, okay.
It's just, we are part of this timeline. The past and the future are one.
We belong here. Oh, I got a card from that.
Can we talk about how weird it is that we're rolling around with our past self? Just our past self. Also, Hythlodeus is the greatest twink ever.
He's amazing and I love him.
She's not your past self.
No, not Vanette. The other Azim.
Oh, yeah. With the whole idea of him just being like, he's around.
Yeah, it's like, wait, so this... So what are we doing right now? I don't know. Last week you were in a volcano, so...
And yet I can't deny that just sounds like something our characters would do.
See, now that I know you're in Elpis, I can actually post this meme. Because I didn't want to post it, because it's related to Elpis.
Alright, I want to see this meme. Share the meme.
I like my meme. What do you mean? I like my meme. It's a classic meme, and it just fits.
It's a very classic meme. It's a good meme.
Hang on, I've got it. There it is.
You know what's bad? They gave us the hint. They showed the... I mean, it was so obvious, even from the fucking trailer. I don't know why I didn't catch on to it until literally, like, the 2 cutscenes before they said anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking, I'm like, no... Maybe? Could they do that? Is this where we're going with this? Because when they said she had sisters and that they had already left, I'm like, so they're trying to find other stars.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing that. Is it possible it's aliens? Nah, it can't be. But then again, Midi from space.
I was about to say, we've had all this time. We know Midi's from space, Omega is from space, a lot of stuff's from space.
So like,
oh my god, I love that. We call that a traumatic experience. Not a bra moment, not Sag, and definitely not an oof lamau.
Dude, this has made me love Emmett so much more. I love every one of the fucking Asians. I actually legitimately am in love with every Asian so far, and I'm like, this is tragic.
I'm hoping we get to see more of past Emmett.
I doubt it.
I mean, past Emmett wasn't... Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I died.
You dead man, you.
Trying to get to a point where I can, like, say, hey, let's try to knock out fucking at least the next Delta Skate, because I've already done the first 4.
I mean, you could do it at any time.
I don't have free time.
I'll tell you exactly what point you probably could call it at. when you catch up to Meteon, it basically you're going into the dungeon.
Okay, perfect.
Like that's literally the lead up you're doing.
Oh, well, I'll be nearly 90 by the time I get out of that fucking dungeon, so that's great. Do you get your relic gear through the quest?
Nope.
When do you get your relic gear?
You
Later.
have to loop back. It's story locked.
That's
Yep.
what I was asking, if it was story or not.
Yeah, it's story locked.
Oh, well, this is gonna be forever. I'm gonna be level 90 trying to come up to getting my fucking relic gear.
Yeah, it's story locked for before you go to the last area.
And let's be fair. I mean, there's a reason they've been... Okay, they may not have necessarily set it up on purpose, but they roped it and looped it back around with Midgar saying that we're the only good star that had hope. Like, we're the only star that he saw hope for.
Yep.
Like, come on, that shit should have been obvious.
Like, we are the star of hope because everyone else is dead.
There goes James with spoilers.
Yeah, I know.
God damn it.
What? Why are you so surprised? This is why we don't talk about story with James in the chat until everyone's done with the
Yes.
story.
I thought
You
that
knew
were-
exactly where I was at. I mean, I'm assuming there's some kind of like all-devouring, something like the Void, but not necessarily the Void consuming planets.
There is something.
That's where okay, that's kind of where my head has been at for a lot of this, is like, and then they kind of made it more obvious, like, yeah, your lithosphere, which is, you know, we're gonna call it Earth terms, the lithosphere, the small holes in it, fucking, this evil being is like corrupting the, I guess the will of the people, the hope, their feelings, their emotions, and then he devours a planet which has been rid.
Yeah, it's
It's-
the whole idea that is messing with the. It's imbalancing stuff, but it's imbalancing it by rendering the Aether weaker. It's that whole concept of like on their ethereal wheel from the first, where it's static.
Yeah, but we're adding an extra will on the outside of that wheel with the other two elements.
Okay.
It's the equivalent of Captain Planet. Someone had to be Hope.
Alright, I'm gonna head off before
Sure.
I spoil anything else.
Yeah, bitch, get out of here.
Alright, laters.
Bye.
Fair, it's not actually like a huge surprise. Like I said, I kind of assumed already that something was happening outside in space for Mitty to be like, look, you guys are kind of the only safe haven left. And then for fucking,
Like, the
I'm
quests
guessing
you are on literally
get out of
tell
here,
me
get out of
like-
here,
Go!
get out of here, get out of here.
There he goes. Oh, I do feel
Don't stress
bad.
me out.
Good
I'm
old James
almost
with
done.
his ability to slightly overshare.
I know. Oh, we can talk soon. I'm just, ooh. But no, that's not where my head's been. Is like, there's something. Maybe it has something to do with like, I don't want to necessarily say Omega's people, but like Omega's role. We're gonna call them people because I'm assuming there's more than just technically one Omega, quote unquote. Or maybe there's not. See, I don't know.
The whole deal with Omega is just a weapon. That's literally all Omega is. If that helps
That's what I'm
you,
saying. I'm thinking
if that helps you build
Well,
up
that's-
Ethereal or not. Like, Omega is just a weapon sent out.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because, like, I'm thinking they're more because it would make sense, and that those are they're used to help. I don't know. Well, I'm almost there. I have a few theories, but I don't want to say them out loud in case I sound like a dummy.
I won't tell you one way or another.
I know, but you'll be thinking it. You're like, dumbass.
Like, if we swing you through the Delta raids, you'll probably have a better formed opinion, because you find out what, like, Omega's purpose is.
Well, I've watched Happy's stuff on it, but it has been a while since it was current. Ah, come with me, Daddy Xehanort. I'm sorry, somebody had too much fun with characters. Like, you cannot look at Emmett Silk and not say adult Xehanort.
Can I just say I'm really sad about Reaper right now?
What about it?
He done took her. He done took her.
Oh, yeah, I love the story for Reaper. As short as it is, I wish it was longer.
He done took Granny Bloodborne. What am I gonna do now?
You know what you must do. Become what you must.
I'm not... The whole twist on her not having a void scent doesn't surprise me, though.
Mm-mm.
Like, I kind of expected it when... when you fight alongside her, it's like, you're just using basic swipey things.
Yep.
And I was like, Are
we gonna jump in the water over here so you can talk to me? Get your... Oh no, I left him! I got on my bike and left him. My bad, I forget. I'm sorry, Emmett. Come.
You can't leave him, he gets very upset.
Habit. It's his habit just getting on my bike.
He gets very upset. You've got to slowly walk your ass around. And you walk your ass around.
Don't even think of dropping. He's like, don't even think of jumping in. Well...
I kid you not. The moment he said that, I literally walked his ass under the waterfall. He was like, he was like, you better not think about taking me under that water. It was like, alright, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna waterboard your ass now.
You told me not to do it. How can I resist?
You know, the convocation really was coming off as Organization 13 and Xehanort being the leader. I'm like, come on, guys.
Yeah, but then you see then you see the sort of people they've hired. You had Vanar at one point. You've got what Hitler Deus was originally considered for the seat.
Emmett Stolk.
Yeah, he was the original one.
It's just funny because, like, if you look at it like that, I'm like, man, you could really make some parallels. Somebody played some Kingdom Hearts before they did the story.
Oh, I kid you not, that fight with Dracula was entirely Dracula.
No, yes. Can't wait.
It's now turned into...
Emmett, do your thing.
I was gonna say, I wonder if I can find you, but I'm probably not in the same instance as you.
She's like, what the fuck? No, don't look at me. You've unclothed her.
I like Meteon.
I do too. I really like Meteon.
This whole time was just a case of running around going, no, baby, I want to help. I can't help you if you're running away.
I know. I have room for a third child, damn it.
I have room for plenty of children. I think she must have been the fourth. You got the twins. You've got Reen.
See, I have shared custody with Reen, though. She's in a loving two-husband family.
I mean, to be fair, but at the same time, I share custody with the Levior mother.
Yeah.
I care not for the father, but their mother was really sweet.
Oh, I know. I won't say the father's grown on me, but I can see his position. I will say that. I get his reasoning, but he's still a dick.
I wanted to punch him slightly less in the face by the end. If that gives you any indication for anything.
That's about my thoughts on it. Hey, I don't want to maim you, I just want to beat you. That's an improvement. It's so bad. We got to the moon and they talked about the Loperites, and then there's the first time they mentioned their people, I'm like, it's the fucking Forum, isn't it? I'm like, that's kind of, I mean, I guess it's good storytelling if you can kind of put it one-to-one, like put it together like that, but I'm like, it's the fucking Forum, isn't it?
Of course it is. No, to be fair, that was my thoughts. The moment they were like, we've been communicating with someone on your planet, it was like, I see. This is you know, the forum's grand plan.
And I'm over here like, man, they really did not plan this out that well, actually. This is a shit plan.
Your
I'm
plan
just saying, if they
was to trust a bunch of rabbits.
I'm just saying, you didn't send a representative up here? At all?
Yeah, to even just check things over, because these rabbits had no clue what they were doing.
They're like, yeah, we don't even know what trees are, so we just guessed. I'm like, you know, at least the base function's there. At least they are tree. You know, they function as a tree, but, ugh.
They're pretty. The, you didn't do Eden, did you?
I did half of Eden. I didn't do the last bit.
Yeah, you know that
Like the
crystal? That crystal in Eden that you're trying to restore?
Mm-hmm.
That's literally them floating in the... on this moon base. Which makes sense because they were like to, you know, cultivate shit.
Yeah. Yep, there we go. That was easy. God, Elpis is so beautiful. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
The more I explore Elpis, the more I'm like, this is one of my favorite zones.
Fun fact, there is an island off to the side that literally just has a building on it and a lookout point, and I have no idea why it's over there. Because like there's a square, sort of there are two square arenas one in the final area and one in Thavnir, and they're specifically for like the world bosses.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what this random one is, if there even is a purpose to it.
Hey, who knows? Maybe a hunt spawns there, like a S rank?
Possible.
Give chase. We should herd her into the shelter.
Oh. Head her into that
I'm gonna be
shelter that
This entire bit, though, has had me, like, just... I love all of Elpis so far so much.
Mm-hmm. I hope this is fun.
Get over it. We need to break his morale.
I forgot to ask while you're on the moon. How did you like Argos?
You know, see, I'm back at I saw Argos again. You know, it's a pretty good place. Pretty good dog. I don't see what all the hype's about. I can't buy anything there.
Boo.
Medion, I get it. But just destroy Hermes' heart. Just break him. It's okay. You have to do it.
No.
I don't want to. I actually really like Hermes, but it has to happen. Can we talk about how like they really are going on with this god thing with the wings on her ears?
Oh. My first thought
Like-
when I saw her was literally a case of, I wonder how many people are going to want that as a race.
Oh, I know.
How many people want to be tiny bird girls?
No, I don't give a shit about that. I mean, I do see that, and I could totally relate, but I'm like, man, they really went hard with the, not even just the Greek god, but they do have a lot of Greek gods.
Mm-hmm.
Just the imagery, because where he doesn't have the wings, she is his, his wings, and we know that she flies super fast if she wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really cool. I like it. I love shit like that when like a writer will go into more detail, and even if it's not directly with the character, something that relates to the character. I love stuff like that.
Sweetie, no.
Individual senses of connection, shared.
No, there she goes. Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
I've searched 3 instances for you and I can't find you in any of them.
I'm invisible. Damn, can we talk about how fast these fucking chicks are flying though?
Mm-hmm.
Like, to be able to do that shit.
Oh yeah.
All units safely arrived at their respective
Here it goes.
Results are recorded in the verification. And traces civilization. Structures believed to have served a purpose. No life. Dear, ruined remnants of buildings that dark, depths of which locate ruins.
Okay, but since I'm basically just running around in circles looking for Axel, I'm gonna call the stream there. We did well. We got through all of normal raids. That was fun. Painful, but fun. So, maybe a win, maybe a loss. Who knows? But yeah, that's what I'm going to call it for today's stream. I hope you have a good morning, day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever your time zone may be. I hope you've had fun. And that's going to be all for me this evening, guys. So yeah, bye-bye!